Hi dear students, dear friends, welcome to Gallant IAS. You know one thing, winners will never quit and quitters never win. I repeat, winners will never quit and quitters will never win. So this is my simple message to all of you. Be always like a champion. Don't be worried about your past attempts or bad attempts, because every failed attempt was an opportunity to realize where you stand, and every bad attempt or failed attempt was an opportunity to start again, to start fresh, this time more smartly, more brilliantly. Okay, so be confident, be positive, don't ever get negative vibes into mind. Set your target, focus on your target. This is our let's score 120 plus in prelims 2021 series, in which we will be solving most potential questions for this prelims 2021. Okay, so please support us, please subscribe our channel, and please leave your genuine comments, your feedbacks in the comment box, okay, regarding this program. So here there is a question which is from Buddhism and Jainism, which is a blockbuster module in your prelims examination, because every year they are asking from Buddhism, Jainism. It's very important, very important. Consider the following statements. Now here, this is a 3 statement type question. ABCD questions are there, 2 statement type questions are there, 3 statement type questions are there, 4 statement type questions are there, sometimes 5 statement type questions are there, match the pair questions are there, chronology based questions are there. So it is always very important to be familiarized with the pattern of UPSC questions. Okay, always practice UPSC standard questions. Okay, now here there is a question. Digambara sect of Buddhism believes that women cannot achieve liberation. Digambara sect of Buddhism believes that women cannot achieve liberation. Sometimes with the basic knowledge of these topics, you can score well in your examination also. Just look into the statement, Digambara sect of Buddhism. Underline the word Buddhism. Digambara you underlined, then Buddhism you underlined. So this is a simple logic. This is something, a basic understanding that Digambara sect or Digambara division is not belonging to Buddhism. It belongs to Jainism only. Okay, this is not a division of Buddhism. Digambara, Shwetambara are the divisions of Digambara, Shwetambara are the divisions of Jainism only. That means the first statement itself is wrong. Okay, believes that women cannot achieve salvation. Women achieve or cannot achieve salvation doesn't matter, because in the first part of the statement itself it is proven wrong. Digambara is not a division of Buddhism. Digambara is a division of Jainism. Basic knowledge, basic understanding. This is the way UPSC frames statement, simply to confuse you. So if you are strong enough in these basics, you can simply apply the logic and you can hit the accurate one. So first statement is wrong means you will eliminate choice A, you will eliminate choice D. I mean code A and D eliminated. Now the competition is between B and C. Okay, the competition is between B and C only. See the second statement. Mahali Goshala was the president of the first Jain Council and Dari Diganj of second Jain Council. So this is also simple logic. Okay, you see that Mahali Goshala, he is not something related to this particular Jain council. He was the founder of, yes, he was the founder of Ajivika Sect. Ajivika Sect. This is an offshoot of Jainism. Ajivika Sect believes in this fate. It believes in fate. Everything happens because of a cosmic law. Everybody is subject to fate. Nobody can change the fate. Okay, and it believes karma doctrine is a falsehood. Also, Ajivika has no faith in these Vedic authorities. It has no faith in this caste discrimination, and it also opposed that Brahmin hold in the society and religion. It believes, yes, everything happens according to a cosmic law. Everybody is subject to that particular fate. Okay, so this is something Ajivika said, which is an offshoot of Jainism, and Mahalli Goshala was the founder of Ajivika Set. So that is why the second statement is also wrong. Okay, first Jain council headed by Stalabahu, second Jain council that is by Devardi Chamachramana. Okay, so second statement is wrong. So obviously you come to the conclusion that third statement is the only answer, 3 only is the answer, C is the answer. Okay, concept of Anuvrata was advocated in Jainism. Yes, the 5 doctrines, the 5 vows in Jainism, when that was followed by a monk, that was followed by a monk, then it is called a Mahavrata. When it is followed by a householder, when it is followed by a common man, a lay follower, then it is called Anuvrata. Okay, so this is what the strategy you have to apply when it comes to solving questions. Okay, so that's it. And the basic difference between Digambara, Shvedambara traditions, you see, Digambaras, they believe total nudity. I mean, they strictly follow the teachings of Vardhamana Mahavira, because even cloth is also a matter of possession. Any matter of possession that leads to desire, desire leads to sorrow. So discard everything. They believe women cannot achieve salvation. Digambaras believe women cannot achieve salvation. They believe 19th Tirthangara, Mallinath, was a male Tirthangara. Then Namogara mantra, only first 5 lines are important. Shvedambaras believe Jain scriptures are not critical of the cloth, nothing wrong in wearing the clothes, so they wear white clothes. Then they believe women can achieve salvation. They believe Mallinath is a female Tirthangara, and they believe all 9 lines form this Namogara mantra. All 9 lines are important. So these are some basic differences between Digambaras and Shvedambara traditions. Okay, so just go for it, revise it, and please subscribe our channel and leave your feedback, comment in the comment box. Okay, wishing all the best. Thank you.